Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading can resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, y'all, let's jump into the spread. It's a Celtic cross spread. I have your Orisha Tarot out here to clarify. We got a lot of info. So let's just start at the top and bottom of the deck. At the top of the deck, you have the 8 of Swords in reverse with the 3 of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by Obatala. All right, so this feels like gossip, but it feels like fear. Like someone's communicating or gossiping or talking in secret about something that they're afraid of. All right, and I think it's this recovery of health, recovery of money. Okay. I don't know, like this feels like because this energy of the Ace of Pentacles, you guys also have the Wheel of Fortune out here. That could talk about inheritance, that could talk about tax money, maybe loans. So there's this thing where something may have been stolen or taken. This comes out a lot for you all, but I feel like either an ancestor, spirit guide has come to someone either about giving you your money back, like you need to give this person their money back, to let them know that something is going to be pursuing them in the material world if they don't, okay? This can involve more than one person. This also could be for someone, this doesn't have to be you, this could be someone in your energy, which is why it's important to be careful about like who you do business with or who you get involved with. Like maybe this person took out a PPP loan and were fraudulent with it, and then here comes the authorities to recover the money, okay? So you may find yourself either noticing that with maybe a relative, a friend, business partner, or maybe a lover where that kind of comes up. Maybe you didn't know about it, but somebody's recovering money in the top and bottom of the deck. The other thing, you guys have strong Jupiter energy out here today. You got the 6 of Wands, you got the 9 of Cups, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you got strong Venus, strong Jupiter, but stronger Jupiter. So we're talking about excess, okay? There's this energy where some of you all are either dating someone new or this is you here, all right? When you get this 8 of Swords energy with the 3 of Cups, this is somebody who is like doing a lot of something, and it has to do either with sex or love with the 3 of Cups, okay? It's almost in an indiscriminate way. Someone's indiscriminate, so it's almost like whatever comes to them, they take it. They take up every single offer, every encounter, all right? Someone's taking up every single encounter, okay? This could affect your health, all right? Whether this is you alone or someone you are in a relationship with. And you may not know it because you got strong Neptune energy. You guys got the Hangman twice and the 9 of Wands twice, okay? So I think it's important for someone to know that you may be involved with someone who is hiding the fact that they're undecided. If this is a new relationship, y'all dealing, or I don't know, a casual thing where you think it's just you two, there's somebody who is like everything that comes their way, okay? And with the swords, it could be because they use apps or something like that. But here we have the energy of Obatala trying to protect Ace of Pentacles, whether it be money or health, all right? The other thing that you guys need to know about with this Ace of Pentacles, Obatala, some of you have someone very jealous in your energy. This could be lover, family member, friend, or co-worker. But it's deeper. There's someone, it doesn't have to play out this way for everybody, but there's someone who has a person that their mind isn't right. And you may not have noticed this, or you're noticing it now, okay? But this person is jealous. Ace of Pentacles. This person is jealous of you, and they're jealous of a gift or a talent or something or whatever draws attention. Okay, so like if you look good, or if you do really well with your business or something you do, whatever you do, this person is jealous of that. Okay, the problem here is if they snap or plan or have been thinking about doing something to you, they want to take away the thing that helps you, like the thing that helps you express your gift, or the thing that gets you attention. So if it's you have a pretty face, they want to mess up your face. If you do something with your hands, when this event happens or whatever they do, they're going to try to like hurt your hands. It all really depends on what it is that, you know, you're good at, or what they are jealous of. But this person wants to take that away from you. If it's a spiritual gift, they could be using witchcraft, attacking your crown chakra, or anything like that, or trying to affect, you know, your business in some kind of way. But yes, there's a strong energy for that. And I'm gonna tell you, the person could be, for some of you, closer than you think. Okay, I know for others of you, this could be someone from a distance, but there's this thing, I keep picking up an energy of ending, cycles ending, and with Hangman twice, sacrificing. So the person could be like a friend or someone you do something, like let's say there's a habit you need to sacrifice. That person who's jealous of you takes part in that thing too, or they're connected to you in some kind of way. So when you sacrifice a habit or a relationship or something like that, you'll be more likely to prevent this event that this person is thinking of from happening. For some of y'all, it's around like drugs and alcohol, and drugs can trigger somebody's like mania, or y'all dealing with somebody who has a mental condition. Either they know it and they're hiding it, or they're not aware of it, but this person is like losing it. Okay, but they have a dark side to them because they've been harboring some sort of emotional jealousy against you. So be careful with that, because what I'm trying to tell you is Obatala will protect you, but I can't protect you from something you allow. Okay, if you agree to have this person in your energy, in your space, your room, your home, or if you agree to go to everything that this person invites you to, or to show up to like a negative situation, then there's not much I can do. I could probably prevent this person from killing you, but the maiming that this person wants to do, yeah. So trust your intuition. You guys, like, you have the King of Cups, Page of Cups. I've been telling you all that you've been having a heightened intuition, and I do feel this thing about dreams, okay? So whether this is around a possible STD or an attack, if you've been dreaming it, seeing it, feeling it, then it's not something you should ignore, okay? Because that's what I feel for the top and bottom of the deck. They're also, with this maiming thing, I don't know if somebody feels like they have to protect a handicapped person, or maybe this person's trying to handicap you, or you may have I don't know if there's a child or something like that could have, like, either they could be deaf or can't walk. There's a protection around that too. I don't know if this person is trying to attack a child or do this to you. Maybe do this to an unborn child. All right, because I do see Oshun and the Fool. Then you have this Three of Cups. You also have Page of Cups. So the energy of pregnancy is here. So be careful, because like it could be like an attack that, if it was a physical attack, it affected you while you were pregnant, or if it was witchcraft, that it affected the outcome of how a baby is born. Or if it has nothing to do with any kind of pregnancy, it's like something you want to start, something you want to do, like a new opportunity you want to do, like your own baby, your own creative baby, okay, where they're trying to sabotage it in some kind of way. Because I did say that in your last Celtic Cross spread about keeping certain things a secret, like on the job, not telling people the endeavor you want to do outside of work. But this could be for a broader group. It could be more than just outside of work. It could be like people close to you who are haters. Okay? Yeah, so there's that protection around that. Y'all, not to harp too much on the jealousy, but we do have to talk about this because there's something really special about you. Your guardian angel is really trying to tend to you, okay? See, because the Ace of Pentacles also represents someone who isn't noticed now, but will be envied in time. So for those of you where it's like, you know, this stuff isn't happening to me, you know, this attacking energy, and it's not in my presence now, what this combination is trying to tell you is that this will happen in the future, okay? Or this could be, for some of you guys, happening now. The reason why is because of your growth, of your happiness. You are the type of person that your happiness strikes jealousy in others' hearts, okay? I don't know what that's about, but it could be like an astrological thing. So look at your chart. I know in E5 there's a sign for this. I can't remember the name of it, but it's literally like everything that you find happiness in or some form of growth, because there will be an opportunity or success. It's at the bottom of the deck. You're going to get it. I don't know how it's going to manifest or what you're doing in particular, but people will be jealous and people will try to bring trouble your way. So with that, you know, if you feel the need to cleanse, you need to cleanse. You can't be a part of too many negative things. You know, you find yourself in too many negative spaces or around negative people, they will automatically become jealous of you and try to affect you in that way. Okay? So this is why some of you all have been growing slowly. You know, you've been thinking, why am I being held back? Or why is this taking so long? Or why is everybody else, you know, doing this and that? Everybody else's success doesn't affect people and these haters the way yours does. I know it seems unfair, but it's just literally what it is. And you know it because you live it. You be saying to yourself, why when I do it, everybody got a problem, but when so-and-so do it, nobody's saying anything. Nobody's coming after them. There's something about you, okay? This is why you got to be careful, all right, about what you say. Don't talk about your endeavors all the time. Do your new things. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Let them see. Sorry, y'all, I got cut off. I was saying let them see it when it's done, okay? Don't talk about it so much about every little thing you do. This is why your growth has been kind of slow, because the divine is trying to protect you from all of the haters who would attack you for everything you're doing. You're like, why is this not happening? What it's allowing is for you to have more mastery over whatever it is you do, right? You'll become a master at it, but also it allows you to maintain it because so many people will try to attack you from different angles. So when you grow slow, you learn more. You'll get attacked because these are going to be the attacks of the future as well, right? But then you'll learn how to defend yourself. That's why there's this cleansing energy, or learning how to protect yourself from witchcraft, or learning how to protect your finances, different things like that. Yeah. This, because it's not gonna stop. Sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You will be happy, but people will just always be jealous of your happiness. Yep. Yeah. That's why it's been such slow growth. But you're gonna grow. You will succeed. You are protected. This is why it's just certain things you're not allowed to do. All right. All right. So let's get into the rest of this spread. All right. So in your signifying position, you have the 7 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the 7 of Swords. Angel number 77, very karmic. These are karmic connections. Karmics could be friends, family, or lovers. But the thing about this is somebody, you don't know something about somebody. This is either a friendship that's happened really quick, or a sexual relationship or love relationship that, I mean, like, this person comes around a lot, or y'all keep up with each other a lot, but there's something you don't know. There's something this person is trying to deceive you with, okay? With the 7 of Swords. It's like there's a fantasy. There's some form of fantasy that this person fulfills, like whether male or female, but you don't know everything about them, right? There's something about their life where you think you know them and you don't. You only know what's on the outside, not what's on the inside, okay? And what could be confusing you is the sexual relationship that you have, or some sort of haze or mist, or, you know, I don't know if they show you something in their lifestyle that looks really appealing or something like that, but y'all really, like, in your signifying position, there's someone in your life that you don't know very well. I don't know it's because you just met or because they are so secretive, so deceptive with, you know, all of these clouds and cups, okay, hiding something, but it's something important. It's something about them that's important that they try to, that you need to know, that they try to keep hidden, all right? That could somehow affect you with those 2 sevens, 7 of swords and 7 of cups, all right? So watch your emotions. The planets that you guys have, okay, are Neptune, Jupiter, Uranus, Venus. So when you have Venus in the 8th house, because your houses are 6, 7, 8, 12, and 3, all right? You got Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, all right? So when you have this Venus in the 8th, this could be problems with someone's credit or they have debt, all right? So for some of you, y'all are getting with people who, or business partnerships where the money really isn't there. Their debt is too much for you, or it becomes your debt. That's what happens in marriages. So like I tell you guys a lot, don't get married so soon. Some of you all could be really getting pumped up off emotion, or just this idealistic fantasy kind of thing where it's like there's so much behind going on in this person's life that you're just not aware of. And one thing is their financial health or stability, okay? Give me a second. So be careful, because there's this thing where, you know, your money could get spent up. This is a reason why someone wants to be with you. When you get Venus in the 8th, not only are you dealing with an obsessive type of energy or possessive type of energy, you're also dealing with someone who could financially devastate you. All right, really, they could wipe you out, and there's no form of repayment when you are dealing with this kind of energy. So if you find yourself getting lost in the emotion of something, pull yourself back, ask more questions, be more rational. Even if you think there could be a friend of yours that you're ignoring, where your friend is telling you, yo, I think so-and-so is bad for you. You might want to listen to that. Okay, that person may not be hating on you. All right, give me a sec. Some of you all, I don't know if you met this person at work, because you do have Venus in the 6th. So I mentioned this before about having a love interest at work. But, you know, do your due diligence about that. Give me a sec, y'all. Yeah, because you have Neptune. Told you guys, you got Neptune energy. Neptune in the 7th tells you that you are idolizing your partner or your mate, you or the other person. But with Neptune energy, they are hiding something in the shadows. Yes. And for some, it's the fact that they have a hidden lover, okay? That they have more options. But see, I mentioned that in the beginning, that somebody is taking on and embracing every opportunity that comes to them. They're not settled or sure about what they want. See, the arms are tied, eyes are closed, but they have all these swords around them. They don't know what to do, so they do everything, okay? Give me a second. If that's you, if you're in this space in your life, you need to slow down. I think if you find yourself like, why am I having so much sex right now? I told you, like, that Venus is in Sagittarius, so there's this feeling of wanting more, needing more. You could have anxiety, which is causing you to, instead of channeling your energy to figure out what to do or what that anxiety is about, you're moving it in a direction of, well, you know, I'm fearful, I'm anxious, sex will calm me down kind of thing. So you may want to slow that down, because it's not the right way to handle that anxiety. Yeah, because you don't know everything about people. Hold on. There's something else I wanted to say with that, about that anxiety, but we'll get there. It'll come back. Give me a second. Yeah, but there is a hidden lover or lovers. Hidden lover or lovers. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move to your first position. In your first position, you got the Knight of Swords and the Enslaved Prisoner. Knight of Swords, Enslaved Prisoner. Okay, so some of you, it's like moving really fast, needing some information, but being held back. All right. For others of you, this is like getting a grasp on your day-to-day. Like, the reason why you can't move forward and fast as you want to is because there's something you don't see. there's a pattern. There's a pattern that you don't see. This could be a pattern with a person. This could be a pattern in your own life. I say that because you have Nine of Cups Death in your 4th position. You have Wheel of Fortune Ogun in your 2nd. And you have Fool, Empress in your 8th. All right. So Empress, Fool, Death, Wheel of Fortune, okay, would all indicate to me a new start or a new cycle, a cycle ending, one beginning. But when you have Hangman energy like this, because you got the Hangman in your 5th, Hangman in your 1st, Hangman, it's something about a cycle you don't see. And the Knight of Swords says there's a pattern you don't see. So there's something always trying to prevent you from getting into a new cycle. And with Hangman energy, sometimes you aid in that prevention, right? It's this thing that always occurs when I'm about to make a breakthrough and maybe my anxiety gets up or something like that. And then I end up going backwards or whatever the case may be, or getting really fearful. And then I'm trapped in that same cycle, okay? So you gotta, here, give me one sec. Let me get back to it. With the Knight of Swords Hangman, you have to notice your patterns or the pattern of another, okay? So from a positive standpoint with these two, this is saying get your day-to-day things in order and your short-term goals in order. Because without those being set, you can't see how that effort and energy plays into the big picture, okay? Sometimes the Knight of Swords, they move so fast, they talk so fast, they do something so quickly that they don't notice how their actions play out in the grand scheme of things, right? Because they're only focused. But if you can get this sort of a healthy pattern going, knowing what your day-to-day is about, this could feed into the big picture. So make sure you think big picture for yourself, okay? Give me a second. For some of you, Knight of Swords, you need to study, and you need to study with a sort of fierceness, okay? Sometimes you may be held back, can't do something because there's a need for study. With all this Jupiter energy, 6 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups, some of you all are getting certificates. You're in like short-term programs. Some of you could be in long-term programs. But you know, you may have a big exam coming up, or you're about to finish up that certificate program or something like that, and you need more study time right now. You need not be distracted by something, you know, or it's time for you to actually enroll. You could be missing enrollment. You know, there could be this energy trying to hold you back from something or preventing you from like searching out so you could like take a different look, view, or perspective to know like, hey, there's something that needs to get done and needs to get done now, kind of. With Knight of Swords, you need to go now, like go enroll now, go study now, go do whatever it is you have to do, okay? There's a need to stop and focus on more like mental things. Hold on. But a need to sacrifice. So even with that enslaved prisoner, Hangman, a need to sacrifice in order to study, in order to get certain things in order, okay? Yeah. The other thing here is you need to, there's somebody out there, because Knight of Swords could be like, you work with sharp things. You could be a barber, you could work with needles, or what you do is very meticulous, right? You may be doing this without some sort of certification or without a person helping you, but you need someone helping you. You need to go take those classes because of the danger or importance, okay? You could be using the wrong method. You could be using the wrong tools. The fact that you don't have that certification, you needed to back you up in case someone tries to have a lawsuit against you or something like that. So it's telling you to like slow down doing something until you get something complete, okay? And that's for whoever that's for, because whatever you're doing, it's you got to be careful. Okay? you may do it well, but it's like you need to have that extra backing or to be learning more about a technique from someone who knows. And this could be a mentor or literally like through the classes. Okay, that's the first position. Now, on a darker end, guys, and we already mentioned this from the top of the deck, bottom of the deck. Some of y'all do have somebody out here where it's dangerous with Hangman, and then there's death here with this white horse of the Knight of Swords. And I say that to say, like I said, there could be someone who is on some sort of drug, Neptune energy, and it sends them, look at how the clouds are all zigzaggy, right? They're not thinking properly. So I don't know if this could be you if you know I got a habit that I need to drop, or it could be somebody in your life that is around you all the time and you're noticing a pattern of theirs where they're acting funny, not talking right. Something's off with them, and it may not be premeditated, but it was thought. It was thought. And the drug gave them the extra push. Okay? So that's for somebody. All right? So be careful around somebody who has an addiction problem. Okay? Because that's going to send them into some sort of craze. Okay? That's in the first position. Now, in your second position, what favors or hinders you, you got the Wheel of Fortune clarified by Ogun in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune clarified by Ogun. This is that over expansive, excessive feeling. There's a win for you guys. I'm seeing this in your second, third, and fourth. But there's still this need to let go or to protect yourself, even around like winning something. I'll say this excessive feeling could be touching a lot of people. Like if you do DoorDash or like Uber Eats or something like that, you may notice that you have you're really busy with it because people could be very like hungry or overeating or doing something like that. So be careful with how much you consume. I mean, on a positive note, if you do things like that, if you're a chef or a cook, right now it could be really good for you because there are a lot of people who need to feed a lot of people, or they're feeding like an addiction, or I don't know. It just seems like the excess is here. So if someone needs something, you could be getting a lot of business. So maybe focus yourself, have things in order. All right. So yeah, especially those of you who work in food. But what hinders you is excess. Is when this Wheel of Fortune hits you, you guys have good luck on your side, but it's doing something excessively. All right. And we got this beast here. So, for some of y'all, watch your libidos. All right. Or watch someone who does something in excess, someone who may overspend. You may be very stable in your spending, thinking, but you could have someone around you who isn't. Okay. Because in your third position, you got 6 of Wands in the reverse, clarified by the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Okay? This is what your higher consciousness is trying to tell you. This could be telling you that those who actually applaud you don't really support you. But see, your 9 of Wands, you even have it here. And remember, y'all have the Hangman twice, 9 of Wands twice. This is in your outcome. 9 of Wands is down. And you have, what is this? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Both 9 of Wands are meant to be in the reverse, which tells me that somebody may already be in the energy, like in your energy. Friend, lover, all right? I don't know how close they are, or to getting what they want out of you, but they're there. And the support is not real, okay? Trust your intuition on whoever this is. All right. And for some of you, 6 of Wands could be sexual conquest. This could be the type of person that is either out on a bunch of sexual conquest, or they're only interested in you because of you being in this winning state, and they see you as a victory or a conquest. Like, I only wanted to have sex with you because of who you are or the attention you get. And then they kind of try to move on, right? It was just, the chase was just fun. I just purely wanted sex. So if you're not looking for that, watch out, because your higher consciousness is letting you know that energy is around, or it's either near you or it's trying to come near you. Okay? Give me a second. And if it's not sex, it's that someone really is not supporting you. There could be jealousy, some sort of lack of morale or something. I don't know if this person works for you. Sixth house could be those who work for you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all could either be spending a lot on Uber Eats, or maybe this is an assistant or a contractor that you've hired or something like that. Yeah. The other thing that I'm feeling really strongly with your higher self message here in your third position, having the 9 of Wands twice, is your strength. Okay? You have a lot of potential, a lot of strength. You have a victory, but because both of these are in the reverse, you are having doubts. You don't need to have doubts. Some of you have doubts about like a long-term goal, something you know you have to put work into. Either you have a set date, or you know that it's just going to take a little bit more time. But I mean, whatever this is in your life that you're working on, it has so much potential. You don't even see how you're going to win with what you're doing, and then how it will open up new doors and opportunities for you later. It's twice. Okay, here with that 9 of Wands, of this new start, something you feel emotionally tied to, you know, your own endeavor. You don't see it, but it's a victory. You definitely have a victory. There's too much Jupiter energy out here for you not to win. You know, they're aspected in the reverse as negative. So there are certain things going on in your life that make you feel like, I got this happening, and then there's this thing. There are things like you feel like, I don't have the power to change, right? Tell y'all, don't worry about that. Jupiter will handle those things for you. These circumstances where you feel like, I don't know what to do, Jupiter will handle it. You just focus on the thing that you know and that you feel in your heart is going to make you win, because you will win. You're guaranteed winner, especially with the Wheel of Fortune energy here in the 9 of Cups. So here, let's get to that 9 of Cups. In your subconscious, what's affecting your mood and your outlook, or your preoccupation, you have the 9 of Cups and Death. All right, so this is telling me a lot too. That energy of sacrifice is here, okay? Because we have Jupiter in Pisces energy, and Neptune in the Hangman. Death is an ending of something, right? But then there's this thing, somebody's hiding something, and there will be an end to whatever is hidden in your life. Whatever is affecting certain things you can't change because it's being hidden. You know, those things where I can't really fix these circumstances or whatever because I don't know what's going on. You're about to find out. There's also an end to overdoing it, all right? If you or someone in your energy drinks too much, smokes too much, have too much sex, you're going to end that, all right? Because you're going to notice that the less I do something, the better, the more stabilized I get. This energy of sacrifice, Hangman, Death, it's either you... I don't know if you can go cold turkey on whatever this is, but I feel like a gradual thing or a fasting. Someone needs to fast. Also, I forgot to say this. There's an energy of cleansing here with Obatala and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone needs to do a cleanse, all right? And that could be a fast. That could be, something flushing yourself out, or a spiritual bath, because Ace of Pentacles could indicate herbs. I don't know if you work with herbs, or you create cleanses for people, or you just know you need to cleanse because you've overdone it. All right. Maybe even for your own health, just to reset, your system, because you may have something with a lot of Jupiter energy. That could be like your sciatic nerve, things going on with the hips, or your liver. So there needs to be a cleanse or something like that. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, but whatever's being hidden is over. In order for you to win too, you got to put an end to something. So 9 of Cups tells me like, I got to focus more on myself. It's me. Whatever's outside of me, I'm going to take it away. So with this energy, you are going through a cycle change. You're going through a cycle change. So whatever doubt you have, because what you could feel like is, why am I giving up something and I don't know the outcome? Like, I got this thing going on, that thing going on, and I'm putting all my energy over here. I don't really know if that's gonna pan out the way I think it is. And I'm trying to tell you it is. So whatever you're doing to comfort yourself in a negative way, you may want to put a limit to it. I could already feel like an outside energy. You have a guardian angel that's preventing you from doing certain stuff or making you feel a certain kind of way. So trust that. Trust it. Because some of y'all, like, some people have such an issue with saying, oh, I'm going to stop doing something. And I get it, because, you know, who wants to take away, you know, whatever comforts you without knowing, you know, everything's going to be okay. But do it gradually, because what you'll see by doing the fast or by limiting the thing is that I don't need it as much as I thought I did. And when I realize that I'm just, you know, using this as a crutch, I could do away with it. Your emotions sometimes make things bigger and more important than what they are. Okay, so try to fast from it and you'll see, damn, this thing had more control over me than I had over it. Okay, because here it is again in your fifth position. You have Hangman, 6 of fire. Okay, see here, I'll show you. In your higher consciousness, you have a 9, right? And this person is sacrificing or abstaining from something in this position. And then here's a sacrifice here. And then we have 6s. 6 of wands. Oh, y'all got the 6 of wands twice. I don't know if I said this earlier, but there's a for sure victory around sacrificing. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go cold turkey, but it's to, you know, slow it down. Because it could, whatever this is, could be distracting you, or y'all with somebody who is dangerous. Every time y'all get around them is dangerous, or every time I engage in this thing, it just pulls me away, pulls my focus away. So the energy in your third and fifth, your past position, which still feels like now, is the energy of sacrificing for a victory. Okay? It may not be that deep as sex, but it's just like, where's your time and attention going to? Hold on. Man, y'all got 6 of wands twice. I'm sure Jupiter energy is everywhere. This is a lucky time. It's just, if you don't recognize with these hangman energies in your first and fifth, if you don't recognize the role you play in it, you're gonna end up repeating it. Okay? There is something trying to, this could either be a spiritual thing or a person, but something is trying to prevent you from going into a winning season. And it's going to be a season. You know, cycles of Jupiter's everywhere. It's everywhere. But Jupiter's, this luck or whatever is good for you could last up to 12 years. Because that's how long a Jupiter cycle is. So if you can see the pattern, you can see where I always make the mistake, or I see how this person is trying to play me or embed themselves into my lives, you can keep this energy out and be winning for years, 4 years. Okay, hold on. Yeah, if something in this past position comes to me, I'll let y'all know. I'll come back to this, but it's crazy. It keeps coming up about a sacrifice, letting something go. In your sixth position, you have the King of Cups with the message from air in the reverse. Okay, we got a fairy and we have it in the reverse. Now, you are either the King of Cups or someone else is the King of Cups. King of Cups could be someone spiritual. This could be someone who is very artistic, into music, art, fashion, very vocal, you know, anybody like that. But there's this energy with this fairy in reverse that is stealing or causing some form of laziness to the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is either doing this to you with this fairy, or there is someone affecting your creativity through the fairy. All right. So there's a person who pulls away your creative spark. Yeah, because she's got a spark at the end of this wand. It's like, I'm taking your spark away. So recognize who that is. This is in the sixth position. This is a future relationship or your relationship with others. This could be coming at you in the future, or this could be around you right now. There could be someone trying to take, now that's why I said earlier, this could be by means of magic or literal, your sexual energy, or just taking up your time where you've set aside the time to do something for yourself, but then this person keeps coming into your life, you know, or pulling you away, calling you up, staying too long, something. Okay, hold on. Yeah, either it's a King of Cups or you're the King of Cups. Okay, in your cups on cups, in your 7th position, this is your advice. You have the Page of Cups clarified by the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this is big. What y'all got on y'all hands is a shapeshifter. Okay, you got a shapeshifter, a trickster, or a spy. Someone who's just, see how the fish is telling? Go and do that. Go do this. Go be friends with them. Go get with them. From a spiritual level, that could be a spirit on that person telling them how to approach you. All right. So either way it goes, whether it's a spirit or a actual person that has been sent your way, they are a shapeshifter. Page of Cups energy makes you feel like I'm here to support you. But how can you support me when you're clarified by the 5 of Swords? It's very envious. Okay. The thing that you have, what's wrong here is you feel like 5 of Swords energy, that something you want is passing you by. With this Venus and Aquarius energy, because that's what the 5 of Swords is, you feel very idealistic around love, but that's Venus is in detriment when it's in Aquarius. That's how you could be taken advantage of, being too idealistic instead of realistic about whatever this Page of Cups is, whether it be a friend, a lover, or a family member trying to make peace or saying they support you and they really don't. Okay. With this energy, there's a lot about strength. So what weakens you is the feeling that every relationship I've ever had has been bad. And this person seems like my ideal, so I'll keep them around even though my intuition tells me something's wrong, right? Something's off. The other thing is, so it's the defeat of past relationships or past attempts at something that is weakening you, or being too idealistic and not realistic, or being too decadent. All right, give me a second because I made a note about this. It's about being a little bit too, decadence. All this Jupiter energy, because this could play out for you before you get this blessing or while you are in your new cycle. All right, take it as it resonates because it could be happening to you now or later. All right, so thinking, oh, more money, more this, I'm in a good position, and looking for your ideal in love, right? And picking the wrong person. Or this is somebody preventing you from entering into your new cycle because you think they're exactly what you want in a partnership. You are being too gracious to this person, okay? Whether it's in love or whatever, y'all, so really take it as it resonates. You're being too open because I think you feel like you're going to finally get what you need from someone from the past or this new individual. It's your fear, like I said, that your dreams have already passed you by. So there's an energy of settling. All right. Either my endeavor with my business or what I want to do or achieve, I'm too old or it's too late or I'm never going to get another opportunity. So yeah, let me take on this new love or this support. Or it's, give me a second. You have to stop this y'all gotta nip this in the bud now. This energy creates a perpetual cycle. It creates a perpetual cycle of that idealistic gullibleness or something. You gotta end it. Because a 5 of Swords sits in Geberah, all right? And that's on the tree of life. And what that does, it will demolish you through your frailty and your decadence. So what does that mean? Not through force, even though I do see some force here, but this is how you play the part. The person can't destroy you unless you are having too much sex with them, being too soft, being weak, going along with whatever somebody says. You never have any pushback, all right? This is what that person does, okay? Whoever they are. They know, they think you're soft, or they think if I just come to you always in this loving, supportive, or sexual way, you'll always let me in, and that's how I'll destroy you. Remember, there's a gun behind that tree. You're being hunted by someone. Someone's pursuing you in a certain kind of way, you know? So either through your own excess, overly doing something, I'm doing too much, so I'm not even recognizing that I got an enemy in my camp, or through you always being too gracious and saying yes, always saying yes, not always trying to avoid conflict. Do not avoid conflict. If you don't want to date somebody, you don't want to date them. If you don't want to be a part of their business or join up like that, don't do it. If you feel I don't want to do it, just say no. Don't be, oh, I'm gonna make them feel bad by saying no. Oh, I don't like conflict. I don't like arguing. Stuff like that. That's gonna get you. So your advice is to release that energy, to be more forceful in your stance, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. All right. This is not a time to be too worried about somebody else's feelings, because there's lies. Someone's actually a trickster. Okay. Your no is no. If it feels wrong, it's wrong. Because in your unseen, in the environment, your 8th position, the unseen forces, you have the Fool in reverse and Oshun. Some of you, it's your actual mother or some feminine energy, okay? Because this is mother-child. I don't know. This could be your actual mother or somebody who makes you feel like they're giving me the nurturing I need. Oshun in reverse could be the outside of this person looks really, really great to me. That's why I want to start. The sex is really, really good. This is why I want to go down the road with this person. But remember, Fool in reverse is a hard no. This is not meant for the path. This is not the start of the new cycle. This is where the cycle gets messed up. This is where I get taken advantage of, where the garden, they're just picking everything out of my garden. They think that I'm so abundant or I have so much, so they feel like they could take everything. And they think I won't notice. That's the thing about the Empress. When she's in reverse and without her Emperor, which is why y'all got a guardian angel or Obatala here, without her Emperor, everything grows out of control. There's no structure. So now there's somebody who knows you don't keep track of anything. Like, you don't keep track of your finances. You don't keep track of your spending. You don't even keep track of me. You don't know what I'm doing. I could be out here sexing everybody, taking your money, doing whatever. This is the type of energy that will come to you if you are overrun by emotion and you don't know how to say no. All right. And this could be anybody coming trying to take advantage of you in that way. So be careful with that. All right. Because Jupiter, Venus is telling me you're about to get a lot. You're about to get a lot. Where you thought you weren't going to win, you win. Where you thought the money wasn't going to come, it comes. So, you're not going to get around having to be on guard a little bit. And it doesn't have to be so serious. Just say no. The thing is, the only reason why you wouldn't say no is because you feel like love has already passed me by. Because I can't see my future, right? I don't see what's going on. Then I better not let this go. I better not let this go. And this is the trick of the 5 of Swords. That's the trickster. You are going to get what you deserve. You are going to have the love you want. You need to be patient or get closer to spirit or check your chart or whatever about when love is coming, because love is coming. You will win in all areas of your life. It's just too much going on making you feel like you're not. So do not settle right now. Okay? All right. In your hopes and fears, you have the 4 of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles. That's actually good to me, but I don't know why you would fear it. Why you would let me see. Why would you fear the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles? I think you're scared of being too closed off. Some of you could be afraid that if I close everybody off and I focus, something passes me by. I miss out on an opportunity. I miss out on a good experience. I miss out on love, but that's not the case. Actually, if you close yourself off and focus, and I'm not talking about leave like the world, get the fuck away from me world. I'm not saying in that energy. I'm saying like close yourself off to the bullshit you are detecting. You could still engage people. You could still go out on dates, but I'm not gonna make myself open and available to people who I'm intuitively picking up something's negative or wrong, right? You think you're being overly protective and you're really not, because you're in this position actually is a win. This is success. This is your hard work and the payout. Hard work, payout, right? Guaranteed. Because you know when to close yourself off. That's why in your first position, you got to notice the pattern. You have to notice the pattern. See, there will be times where your life, things are coming in a whole lot, right? And then it'll slow down out of nowhere. You're like, why is everything slowing down? Like, why can't I get in touch with this person, that person? Because when things slow down, it means you're supposed to be focused on something else. Get on your thing. If something's not available and you keep reaching for it, stop reaching. Focus on something at hand, right? So, and that's the fear that if I focus on that, I'm missing something else. And you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything, because once you achieve what you achieve, you need to put your head down for something. Then your world opens up again. You've secured that thing that needed your attention. It's going to be up to you to be able to maintain that thing. But then, you know, if it's balanced, you can focus on other things. Try not to do too many things at once. All right, y'all? But in your outcome, all right, you have the 9 of Wands in the reverse with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is just that energy that I was saying, that, you know, the person who's lying could already be within the camp. It's up to you to kind of pull them out. You're going to notice this. The other thing with the 9 of Wands twice, if it's not talking about your own strength, it's talking about, I'm trying to tell you, somebody's mentally not there, right? They could be overly emotional, overly attached, or they lie a lot. Someone could be lying profusely. Like Ace of Cups is an overflow. Okay. Give me a second. There's also this energy, mother-child pregnancy thing. I don't know if someone's terminated a pregnancy. Whether you felt it necessary or not is not my thing. I'm just knowing that someone's feeling like they don't want to have a baby. But, you know, that's not up to me. It's up to you. I'm just saying, like, I feel that there, because even here with this mother-child, I see a hard stop. So maybe some of you could be thinking that a child would change the situation, or maybe you can do it by yourself, but it will create you. I'm not saying you can't, because there ain't nothing impossible, but it would just create more of it would be more difficult. It could also be what aids you in your doubt. You know, when actually I'm just going to have to dig in a little bit harder, go a little bit harder. That's it. But see, someone else may look at it as like, how can I? There's no way, you know. They're not plotting out their day right, or not noticing their windows of time and opportunity, because they're just overthinking the children thing. You can do anything. You can do anything. You can make anything happen. You just have to take the time out for yourself. All right? Give me a second. 1 second. The only other thing, y'all, be careful with your digestive system with Jupiter energy. Just this consumption, y'all could be taking down a lot or consuming a lot of something, so where your stomach or something could be hurting. So just be careful about that. And then the other thing to note, that right now there are a lot of hidden lovers. A lot of hidden lovers, okay? You could be a hidden lover, or the person you think you're in love with right now may have a hidden lover. All right, let me see if I got another note. You're going through life cycle changes. There are changes happening. Your pregnancy for some, but literally, like, you're closing something down, and you need not start anything that doesn't look truly brand new, that doesn't feel like it's part of the new you, the new version of you, or the growth. It doesn't support your growth. You do have a guardian angel here, but it's not going to stop you from making every mistake. They want you to use common sense. They want you to use your common sense. And only when you end something can you have this new beginning. Fate is here, okay? Fate is trying to give you something better, all right? It's trying to show you that there's something better. Y'all, this is why certain people, this usually happens with women, y'all don't know, when y'all give y'all selves in like years to a particular man or woman, being too loyal to somebody negative, you miss out on what could have come to you. And you can't blame anybody or the universe for after seeing problems that you stuck with it. That you just got to make peace with that. But when you get a new window, because you got a new window of opportunity here, do not repeat the same mistake. Or don't even repeat the same mistake with a new person. Because remember, it's the pattern. You got to watch the pattern. That's why Hangman is here. How many times you going to do the same thing over and over? If you found yourself free, stay free. Stay free, right? being scared, like, oh, I gotta settle. All them years it was fucked up. I better get him or her. I better, you know, whether you male or female, I better lock them down because of. But no, like, let it be. You could actually be easy on this. Okay? That's what I got for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right.